Well, it's Sunday. I really did not want to work today. Yesterday I did not come in. Saturday I turned out, well, I got some pre-start meetings done, but however, I dropped my car off for the new tires at 8 o'clock and they didn't finish till 3. And so this morning, wife's working, and I was like, man, I really just don't want to go in. I want to just have a true day off. But stuff was gnawing at me. I got closings that we've postponed, final inspections to get on some of those exact same units, and so I just had to come in. Got a pre-start done. So Sundays, workers are not allowed in. Well, I have a gate code, of course, but I don't make much noise except when I'm throwing out chicken. But let's do a little Sunday, nobody here but residents, little slow drive by. And so we got 3 folks closed and a bunch more to go. I have requested, I went to my big boss, well, the VP of construction, and I just told him, I says, I can't handle anymore. Just can't handle anymore. And he seemed disappointed. Yeah, I just told him the truth. And if you think about it, you take my payroll, you divide by how much I get paid, and then divide by, like last year, 53 closings. This year appears to be very close to that. It's pretty economical for the company. But I'm not closing them as fast as we're starting them. And so we got a bunch of trim deliver here in 29:30. That's kind of on schedule. We've got the base here for the pavers set. And I didn't even notice that insulation got installed. So I've got to walk it before I call it in for inspection. It's not a good thing when you don't check if you're ready for inspection. You just call it in. The inspector, then they're likely to believe that I'm having them do my own punch out. You know, they kind of get grumbly when they write down a whole bunch of things that need to be tightened up. They kind of feel like they got a lot of inspections on their plate. You know what I mean? And if they feel like you're making them out to be their punch out boy, their punch out list boy, that's not a good place to be with the inspectors. And so I gotta walk it. And it's after 3 now. Today is Sunday. I'm gonna go home. But let's get a look at here. This is the base also for 27, 28. I don't know why they put some, I don't know, just whatever, dude. There's where the concrete driveways used to be. More pavers. We got, oh, you know, the other thing I forgot to check, because I was inside these ones here in 6061, because those are getting ready to close. And let's see, some of those ones where we had the water meter. No, they told me he was coming Saturday to do the remediations where the water meters were in the driveway and now they're moved out. And I wasn't surprised that it's not done. I'm being lazy. 1516, we got a certificate of occupancy, so I'm just leaving the permit board down there and put the inspector set of prints, documents, and all that in the document retention box. Let's check down yellows, irises. Let's see. 91, 92. I have no survey pins down. Not a shocker. There's Juan's trailer and Jose's open air trailer. Monday we're pouring the slab for $89.90, which is now, from what I understand, are 2 specs. The contracts fell through, something happened, something wasn't right. Here's 85, 86. where I did the earlier morning. It wasn't that early. It was like 8:39 when I can't remember what time I got here. The truss art and those pictures that a customer sent me of that in black and white. I like those very much. And then we didn't get the insulation yet on 70, 71. Ordered a dumpster swap out here, 68, 69. Missing a couple pieces of windows. Standard. I'll find out tomorrow if these two units here, 64, 65, 66, 67, how far the framers have got. Are we able to call in the roof sheathing inspection for inspections? Wall sheathing. See if I pass the roof sheathing. I mean, I can go ahead and do the dry end of the roof right now. I never do that, and the reason is I want to pass roof sheathing. Roof sheathing, he just takes a tall pole and he bangs on the underside of that plywood and see if there's any loose drywall. I'm sorry, plywood, not drywall. Well, if I dry it in, and then he finds a loose one, then the framer's got to get up there and put more nails and fasteners into that piece. Well, then those nails there are on top of the dry-end material. Now I got to remember, which I'll likely forget, to tell the roofer, hey, when you come do shingles, coat those nail heads. So it's not even worth the risk of doing that. So I just wait until he says we're ready for the roof sheathing, call that in. And then I don't wrap the house until we get the tie-down inspection, because those are, you know, all the metal and all that stuff. There's no reason to do it fast just to get a task done. Let's get the wall sheathing done, then we can wrap it. You know, I'm sorry, get the wall sheathing first as it passes, then the tie-down inspection, all the metal that ties everything down to the slab. There's no reason. I'll refuse to find a reason to put the cart before the horse, even though. Well, hell, we failed plenty of roof deck and ties, so there's really no reason to put a house wrap on early anyway. So, anyway, a little more rambling. Let's drive down to the right here. Exit through a different direction, and I usually just always go straight right there. And so, here to the right, this road here, that once we do the last slab on Yellow Iris, this is called Curve Bay, we're going to start down at where about them red triangles are. But this may be another superintendent, because either we're going to have to slow down the starts. I got to start getting folks closed, but then again, I don't close unless it's complete. So what I'm doing is, by pushing back closings, delaying closings, canceling them, I'm keeping a high customer work count load on me, but it's the right thing to do. Get the damn thing finished. Get the final CO, get everything done, punch list done, and then get them moved in. But the next villa will start probably this week, and so I only got 3 closings down so far in this whole darn project, and I need about 10 more real quick, but the buildings ain't done. They're just nowhere close to done. So if I could get down to 30, 35, then because one of the things that really ties it up is each closing, from when I first start making an original punch list, getting ready for the pre-close, the lengthy, the long one, then sending out the punch list, and driving the punch list all the way to closing. All the final inspection has to happen. Each closing is about 8 hours, just solely devoted to that customer, and you take that times, trying to get 8 closings in, that's 64 hours. And so there's just so much. So now Alex is helping quite a bit. He's getting real good at driving punch lists, but it's just an enormous amount of activity, and I got to do all my inspections. So I think I'll probably be 6 days for foreseeable future. Anyway, the new tires are nice and quiet. That's enough for me.